Hi, Mick here. We're looking at grid references in today's video. So first up, the country is split into 25 evenly sized squares. Each of those squares is given a letter. That makes up the first part of a grid reference. Now to find the letter, we normally just look on our map, but as our assistant is here, he's showing us that in the information area, we might also be able to find it. I've zoomed in here on grid letter L. Each of the letters covers the same area, 100 kilometres by 100 kilometres. Over the stem is layered a numbered grid. Each of the squares in it measure a kilometre by a kilometre. So using our grid letter plus this numbered grid, we're able to give coordinates in the form of a grid reference. So we're going to take that grid letter with us and we're going to zoom in on Clare Island in the northeast of our map section here. So we're going to start with giving a 4-figure grid reference for the pier, which we're going to highlight there. So starting in the bottom left hand corner, we count the numbered lines as we move east. Once we get in line with the bottom left corner of the square, we start moving up and counting the numbered lines moving north. Combining these together then, we're able to get our 4-figure grid reference using our L from before plus a 71 across and then 85 up. I have my little assistant here just repeating that same procedure. He's moving across 69, 70, 71 across the bottom of the map, and then he's going to move up. So he's 84, 85 and stopping at that corner and looking in towards where the pier is. So I've zoomed in on that square now of L7185. It actually covers an area of 1 kilometre by 1 kilometre. If we wanted something a bit more accurate, well, maybe we'll go for a 6-figure grid reference, which would bring it to, well, 100 metres by 100 metres. So I'm going to give a grid reference for the ferry office. You can see I've highlighted it just there, but what's the method that we use? Well, first of all, we've subdivided this into a grid of 10 by 10. And again, we start in the bottom left, counting lines across, and once we get to the bottom left corner, we count the lines up. So that this time will give us a grid reference of L71 with a 5, and then 8, 5, and 1. And I've given those coordinates to our little assistant, and he's able to move across to find the ferry office.